Hi you guys, welcome back to another video. Right now it's about to be 12 a.m. I need to finish filming because I'm tired and we are leaving for a road trip tomorrow morning at like 7 a.m. My husband's already packed. I just finished packing and that's what today's video is going to be about. I'm showing you guys how I pack for myself and for my two children. So as a parent, you know, the more organization that you're able to implement, the smoother things are able to go on trips. And so I've definitely learned a couple things from doing road trips with my kids multiple times. So I wanted to share with you guys how I pack for myself and my kids. I'm gonna do like a voiceover style video. I'm gonna take you guys step by step on how I pack our clothing. The only thing that I didn't include in today's video is just how we pack our toiletries, just because I feel like it's kind of boring, and also it's unique to each person or the needs of each family. So for us, we keep it pretty simple. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get on with this video and show you guys how I pack. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let's go ahead and get into it. So this is a suitcase that I found at TJ Maxx maybe a little bit less than a year ago. I had the same suitcase for like over 5 years, and it cracked, so I finally got a new one, and I found this Calpac one at TJ Maxx. So I'm pretty happy about that because it's a decent brand and I got it for a good price. And then also from TJ Maxx, maybe about 2 years ago, I grabbed these travel cubes, and they're not the best quality, but they've held up decently. And I particularly love using these to pack my kids' clothes just because it's the best way to keep them organized. So this larger one I use for my older daughter's clothing, and then the smaller one I use for my younger ones. And here I'm just showing you guys, I also set out their travel outfits and as well as mine the night before. So I usually do some sort of matching set just because it's the easiest and it's comfortable. So this is for my younger daughter, and then my older daughter is also wearing a comfy matching set as well. And then I kind of just line them up and set them out, as well as socks and shoes for the three of us the night before, so that we can just grab them and go and get ready easily in the morning. So now for the packing. So for larger items like this onesie here and thicker sweaters, I like to fold them and then roll them. And then other just normal clothing items, I'll just fold them and organize them as neatly as possible. And for my girls, I like to pack a pair of pajamas for each night, and then a pair of one outfit for each day. And so for this trip, we did 3 PJs and 3 outfits. And then in this little bag, I just put all of their smaller clothing items like socks and undies, throw them in there just so that I can keep all of those in one place. So this is my older daughter's cube. This one is my younger daughter's cube. She has a smaller cube because her clothing are smaller. So same thing for her. She gets 3 PJs and 3 outfits. And just planning outfits ahead of time makes it so much easier to dress your kids. Once you're actually at your destination, you don't have to think about putting something together. You can just pull it right out, and it's ready to go already. And like this outfit right here, she's wearing a sweater with like a sweater set with a tank top cami, and I just folded that all together so that it's all in one place. Same thing with this little onesie, and it's also helpful too for husbands. So if I need to step out and my husband's getting the girls dressed, he can easily know like what clothing items go together. So I find that this is a really good way to keep things organized. So I'm gonna go ahead and zip this one up. It's all packed and ready to go. And then I'm gonna set these aside for a minute and then get started on my side of packing. So my side of the suitcase, I like to use this side that has the, what is it called? The little handle, and it just makes it easier to place their cubes on the other side that doesn't have the handles. And so for my clothing, because it's larger clothing articles, I actually just roll them, and I find that this is the best way to fit in the most, or just kind of like compress all of your clothing and keep it neat and organized. And also, I'm not sure if it's more helpful or not, but I feel like it's not. I don't have problems with wrinkles in my clothes, at least, you know, significant wrinkles. So I do this, and it just is what works for me. And I find that even those little ridges from the suitcase handle kind of help to keep the clothing in place as I'm trying to like fit as much as I can, as compact as I can into the suitcase. So I roll everything up. I also do the same thing for myself. I pack a pair of pajamas for each night, and then I plan out my outfits so that I know what I'm going to be wearing. So I know that this top and these jeans, these black jeans, I'm going to be wearing them together, so I'm going to pack them side by side. And this is just how I roll my jeans. Obviously, jeans are a little bulkier, so they take up a little bit more space, but you can still make it work. Another thing with jeans is I usually wear them more than once on a trip, so I'm going to be wearing the black jeans with this black and white top as well for one of the days, and then I am bringing a second pair of jeans to go with this basic white cable knit sweater. So again, I feel like the key to keeping things organized is just trying to stay as neat as possible. So as you guys can see here, it's not perfect, but I really do try to keep it neat, keep it as compact as possible so that I can make the most use out of this space. And then I'm just adding in my undergarments and kind of tucking things into where there are little spaces. So that's my way of doing things. My socks, I kind of just tuck into these little nooks where there's extra space that I can kind of push them or squeeze them into. And then lastly, I have this big, or it's not huge, but like this larger, heavier coat that I'm also going to be taking because I know we're going to be going out on the town and walking around, so I wanted to bring this, but it's not something that I'm going to be wearing on a road trip, so I'm going to pack it in the suitcase. So I just fold it up nicely and neatly in there in a way where like when I take it out the wrinkles won't matter, and that's pretty much it. And then on this side, I wanted to show you guys real quickly, I found this little foldable pop-up hamper actually at a thrift store. It was brand new, and I have found that it comes in very handy for trips because we can use it as like a dirty laundry basket and then put all our dirty clothes together when it's time to leave. Okay, now is the fun and easy part, which is just putting the packing cubes into this side of the suitcase. It's just really nice and satisfying on how you can just kind of throw them in there and then everything looks neat. And I have some extra space here to work with as well. So usually for the girls, the extra stuff that I need to pack is their diapers and shoes. So I am going to use this little space here that I have to try to organize their shoes and organize their diapers into. So for my youngest, I'm actually only bringing one pair of shoes because they pretty much match with everything. So those were the shoes, and she's going to be wearing them on the road trip, so I don't need to put them in the suitcase. And then for my older daughter, she's going to be bringing a couple pairs of shoes, starting with these little Birkenstocks and then these boots, and then she's going to be wearing some like little mini baby Uggs for the ride there. So those are like her comfortable shoes, and then these are two pairs that she can wear with the outfits that I have planned. And then this is that little bag of socks and undies that I had. And then I have a little bit extra space there to try to work in the extra diapers. So as you guys can see here, I am organizing the diapers in, and this is kind of usually how the packing goes for me in real time, is like I try to make things work. Right now I'm just shoving all the diapers into this corner and it's not working out because I do have a handful extra here, so I had to take everything out and reconfigure the organization of things, and that's just how it goes sometimes. So you just rework it until you find a method that works and can fit all of your things in an organized fashion. And for me, this is what that looks like. And then, I mean, it looks pretty organized to me. That's pretty much it. I can zip it up and I'm all packed and ready to go now. So I'm sorry I'm not filming a proper outro for this video, but I do appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys took away some tips, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.